So the spring patch has dropped for Battlefield 1 and with it comes a load of new changes. The main ones that I want to focus on in this video are the changes to grenades and whether that's going to have a positive effect on the game. The full patch notes can be found down in the description below. They're quite a lengthy piece of text, so you might want to take some time if you want to read through them. If not, you can listen to videos and similar ones like this that will kind of break it down and make it a lot more simple for you. So the grenade changes that they've added at the minute are basically going to reduce the amount of grenade spam and reduce the effectiveness of grenades and kind of make it a little bit more tactical as opposed to what it was before the patch, where you just have a grenade, throw it, and pretty much get guaranteed to kill or at least damage an enemy. So to start with, they've added a 0.3 second throw delay to all grenades. Essentially, this slows down the time that it takes for your soldier to throw a grenade. I don't know if you've noticed with Battlefield 1, but it definitely takes a lot less time to ling a grenade over your shoulder as opposed to Battlefield 4 where there was more of an animation. The outer blast radius has been reduced from the majority of grenades, ranging from the frag and stick grenades all the way through to the rifle grenades and the incendiary grenades. Essentially what they've done is reduce the outer blast radius a little bit in an attempt to again reduce the effectiveness. Supply timers have also been increased in regards to lethal grenades, so the mini grenade has a 28 seconds resupply timer, gas grenade 35 seconds, light AT or anti-tank grenade 42 seconds, frag, impact and incendiaries have a 49 second resupply timer. This essentially means you can't sit and wait for your magic grenade to reappear and then throw it. It also will reduce grenade spam significantly. Quite interestingly, they've also introduced something that will prevent you from getting grenades back even when you're standing next to an ammo box. Incoming suppression will halt the resupply progress of grenades without an ammo box and will reduce supply speed with an ammo box to 2/3 its normal value. Essentially, this means if you're suppressed, that timer that gives you your grenade back is going to stop. If you're standing next to an ammo box and you're suppressed, it's going to be severely lengthened, meaning that you have to be a little more tactical and you can't just stand in suppression expecting to get your ammo for grenades back. They've also fixed an issue that I didn't really come across, but it's where grenades collide with teammates within 10 meters. So say you throw a grenade and a teammate runs right in front of you, you weren't able to see it because of something to do with the server or just because we're not all in sync, it's impossible to do that. Your grenade hits the back of his head. You'd have never thrown the grenade if you saw someone in front of you, but the game just deems that person was going to be there at that time. This is now fixed within 10 meters, so essentially it means a lot less grenades coming back at you, which I think is a great thing to have. Will this fix grenade spam in Battlefield 1? I'm not really too sure. I think it will definitely help the matter, and the Ammo 2.0 initiative is going to be a welcome addition to the game. It's been fiddled with in CTE quite a bit, but I haven't really seen too much negativity surrounding it. At the beginning there was, but then people started to realise what the actual purpose of it was, and people have been a lot more welcoming of it, and I think we'll really enjoy it in the full version of the game. Onto the vehicles now. Of course, we've got the usual bug fixes, the certain problems that we've had in the artillery truck and first-person camera problems. All of that will be pretty much updated throughout the game's life, so that's not something to look into too much. The AA cannon blast damage multiplier against planes has been increased on the fighter, the attack plane and the bomber. The fighter from 0.7 to 0.8, attack plane from 0.7 to 0.75 and bomber from 0.6 to 0.65. This essentially means that the fighter will be a lot more vulnerable to AA guns, the attack plane a little bit more, and the bomber probably you won't really notice too much difference. Not really too sure if this is the way to balance fighter planes. I'm pretty certain what you do is make the fighter plane weaker instead of making the AA gun stronger, but hey, what do I know about AA guns? Fixed incorrectly low damage of rockets against other planes as well. Essentially this means that if you're firing something at a plane and you're wondering why the hell you didn't take it down, it's probably because the damage multipliers were incorrect, so now they fixed that with this upcoming patch. This goes for sniper rifle damage as well. It's been increased just a little bit on all planes. The main one that you'll see the difference on is probably the attack plane. That's gone up from 0.75 to 0.9 and the fighter from 1 to 1.2, so your bullets will be doing a fair bit more damage overall. The darts have also been nerfed fairly heavily. The reload time has been increased from 12 to 15 seconds, the blast damage from 20 to 16.7 and the blast radius from 3 to 1.5. Direct damage also no longer hurts soldiers. This is a massive nerf, so you'll no longer see these people in the fighter planes going on these massive 50, 60, 70 kill streaks without too much skill involved. I think this is a great addition to the game, and it's going to make a lot of difference, I think, in game modes such as operations. Something that I have been looking forward to for a long time, and that is the password protected servers. Server admins can now add other players to a list to give them admin rights to a server as well. The only issue with this is you can't start your server up until you have 6 players on it, so that might be a bit difficult if you've got 2 people wanting to record a quick cinematic for a montage or something. It's going to be a bit more difficult to do that. However, I think there'll be ways around it. It's really nice that they've actually got the password protected servers in this patch. Should have been here from the very start, but at least they've put it in now. Again, there's other stuff as in new content. We've got 4 new weapons coming to the game. We've got ribbons, we've got additional dog tags, loads of tweaks to maps and modes. Mainly, we're going to see glitch spots fixed and lighting tweaks to make maps look better. Again, there'll be other people who do videos in way more depth to explain that for you. As for this video, I think I've pretty much covered all of the major tweaks that are going to get me coming back to the game to try it out. I actually played a little bit this morning and I could definitely tell a little reduction in the grenades, but I think that's been the case for quite a while in the CTE as well. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. If you've got any information on the patch yourself that you'd like to share, leave it down in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video.